welcome back to the channel. Welcome to YouTube Live with me once again. I'm going to move that around there a little bit so you can see me and you can see the canvas. So I've changed tactics. I've gone from an easel because I'm using a smaller piece. I'm doing a smaller piece of artwork for this one. So rather than the easel being up here, I've gone for something a little bit lower down. Because it's a much smaller canvas that I'm working with this time, so it's going to be interesting how this works because I've used canvases that have been so big quite a lot recently. So let's just see what happens. So this is a piece that I want to get started for a commission, and it's going to be a phoenix. So phoenix are the birds that are connected to Greek mythology. A lot to do with rebirth and rising from the ashes and purification and cleansing and healing, that sort of stuff. So that's what this one is all about. So we just need to see where we're going to go with it and see what happens. And it's always one of them things when you start off with a new piece of art and you get asked to do something and you've got totally free reign. Where's it going to go? What's it going to do? What's it going to look like? How's it going to pan out? Do I have any ideas in my head already of what I want it to look like? Well, I do. Will they turn out the way I want on the canvas? Who knows? It really is kind of, you kind of just go with it and see what happens and see how it kind of pans out, really. And that's the beautiful thing with art and with painting, and with creativity. You just don't know how it's going to go, where it's going to go, and just go with it. Just see what happens, really. So in my mind, the vision that I've got in my mind is to go from a darker to a lighter. So I'm thinking of going from like sort of a black down here, going through various colours into like reds, oranges, yellows, maybe coming to a white at the top. I don't know. We're just going to see where it goes, basically. So I'm just going to put some colour down first, because there's nothing worse than just sitting staring at a blank canvas thinking, where's it going to go, what I'm going to do, how is it going to pan out. And there's a lot of fear with that as well, because like, well, what if it goes wrong? What if something doesn't happen right? Hey Vicky, hey Udin 123, I think it says. How are you guys? Are you well? You having a good day? Welcome to the channel. Do subscribe if you've just joined, if you've not subscribed to the channel before. If you're new here, check out my intro video on the channel. You'll find out what it's all about. But lately I've been doing a lot of lives where I've been doing painting, I've been doing art, and we've just been chatting, just been hanging out basically, and seeing what people are up to, what they're feeling, how they're going through, if they need to chat. So it's just a good way to just connect to people on a more personal level, rather than just doing videos and sticking it out there and see where it goes. Just do some lives and just chat and connect and see how everybody is, see how everybody's doing. So if you've just joined and you've not subscribed to the channel, do feel free to hit that button, because I'm doing lots of art videos lately, art lives, where you can just jump on or we can chat and discuss whatever, and see where it takes us. See where it takes us. There is no right or wrong. So, are you guys well? Are you doing well? Are you having a good day? And if you like art, if you are artists or you're creatives and you like doing anything of that nature, then let us know. Do comment and let us know in the comment section. It's good to meet new people who are into creativity and art. And if you're not, maybe it's time to try doing something. Again, don't be scared if it doesn't work out. If you're not sure what to do, just give it a go. Give it a whirl. What's the worst that can happen? You can make a mess and it doesn't work out. So if it doesn't work out, start again. Art is a great metaphor for life, where if it doesn't work out, hey, you give it a go. Try again. Try something else. Try doing it a different way. Try doing a different medium, a different technique. Again, there is no right or wrong. Just go with the flow. No pressure. No pressure. So do say hi if you haven't already. Do say hello. And if you just joined, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and keep in touch with what we're up to, what's going on. So I'm going for some really, really bold colours, just going for a bit of black down here. I'm just going to gradually fade it into the lighter colours. So if you just joined, this is a piece that I'm doing for somebody, which is going to be Phoenix. And they sometimes watch here actually, so they might catch it, and I don't want them to see too much because I want it to be a surprise as well. So if you're watching, I can see there's a couple of people in there. I've had a couple of thumbs up, so thank you very much. Send me some loves as well. Send me some love out if you feel like sending me some of that love. See how many people we can get onto this live. See if we can get people joining in. And yeah, just let us know how you're doing, how your day's going, how you're feeling, what you're up to. Are you here for the art? Are you here for the chat? What are you here for? Let me know. Sometimes you're just here just to watch, and that is also fine. That's also beautiful. Just taking a bit of time out for yourself. Probably thinking, wow, this is looking a bit kind of like hellish. There's a lot of that sort of fire, flame, reds, yellows, vibrant colours going on. But this is all to do with, if you just joined, this is all to do with like the Phoenix energy. It's that transformative energy. rising from the ashes kind of thing. So that's what this is all about. You know, if you're looking at Greek mythology and you look into the phoenix, what it means, what the interpretation is, because everyone's got their own interpretation of it as well. You know, you can research it and look on Google and stuff and about whatever something might be, but what does it mean to you? That's what's more important. We all have our own individual thoughts towards different things. So what does it mean to you? You know, if you're, a lot of people are drawn to the phoenix symbology because of that, because of maybe the transformation they've gone through in life, or something they've had to face, and they've gone over hurdles, and you know, it's a powerful thing. And then also, like, the actual having to try and get the mental imagery of what you want your painting to look like. You're just working off thought and memory and visualization alone, really. And that's kind of like how I work when I'm doing a new piece. I give it a few days for kind of like some ideas to formulate, and then I think, you know what, it's time to just try and put some colour down, give it a go, and let's see what happens. Like I said earlier, what's the worst that can happen? And that's the beautiful thing with acrylics, is if it doesn't look right and it doesn't go right, paint over it. They are really that kind of good, really. Hey, welcome to the live. Welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let us know where you're from. Let us know how your day is going. If you're in the UK as well, and you want to get hold of some good value, good quality paint, go to a shop called The Works. And hey Cheryl, finally caught you on a live. It's been ages since well, I don't think we've ever been on a live. I don't know if we've ever been on a live together, or you've ever managed to catch me on a live. But you're just waking up, just having your coffee. Well, what better way to start your day with a cup of coffee and watching me do a bit of art, eh? I bet that was a nice surprise for you. No, I don't think you have either, so a good way to start the day for you. How are you doing? Still a bit bleary-eyed. What time is it for you? 8 a.m. or 8 a.m. here in New York. Ah, right, New York. I was trying to work out what it's. I thought it said 8 a.m. here in May, and then it just stopped, and I was like, my what? 8 a.m. in May. What have you got on today, Cheryl? Are you up to much? Not sure yet, it's raining. Liar? I'm not sure. Or lever? Can't quite read it. Cool painting on the wall. Thank you very much. Got to that point in the painting where I'm like, where's this going? I have no idea where this is going now. I really don't. Oh, I've just had a really groovy idea. How's that crystal collection, Cheryl? Do you sleep with any crystals? Do you put them under your pillows or anything, or have them near, around by the bed? Help you sleep? I had the dog barking, but next door's dogs just started, and whenever their dog starts, and my two dogs start, shh. This is the chorus. Shh. Shush. Right, never mind coming in here. Go on, out. They just hanging out in the bowls for now. Though some are placed through the house. Good choice, good choice. I do like making videos about crystals and about like how beneficial I've found them over the years and how much kind of like healing they've been for me, and how much they've made me realise things about myself, and also things about other people. They bring a lot of stuff to the forefront that a lot of the time we want to kind of like hide and not look at. The way I like to work with these acrylics as well is very much in layers. So I will put like kind of like a base down to begin with, of what I want to work with and how I want to, and just kind of like let ideas formulate as I'm going, and really just kind of see what happens along the process. And sometimes things happen where you think, well, that wasn't meant to happen, and something else may not have meant to happen, you know, but these things usually happen for a very good reason. I'm not really one for doing birds as such, but got to do something new, haven't you? If you don't try it, you're not going to get any better. So the initial idea was that I was going to have like a full bird sort of coming out of these ashes and flames and what have you. But then as I did this colour around here, I thought, oh, they could actually be kind of look like a bit like wings, and then have the head kind of erupting from the middle, so it's kind of like just pushing itself out of all of this this fire, and you know, it's revealing itself, it's revealing its power and its beauty. Body of the bird is going to be around about there-ish. pigeon at the minute. Hey chat people. Sometimes you come on here, Cheryl, and it's like really, really quiet. But you might have like 4 or 5 people in the chat, but they just don't say anything. But that's cool, you know. If you don't want to, if you just want to watch, that's fine as well. But yeah, it's nice to get a little bit of convo going, you know, just create a little bit of atmosphere and in the group, you know, and everyone gets to kind of like know each other a little bit more, and you know, and if people subscribe, then people get to know each other through the lives and through subscribing, and we can keep in touch, and that's how communities build. That's how we all get to know each other and spread this oneness, spread this connection, spread this love. You lurk as well, do you, Cheryl? So if anyone's new here and wonder what the channel's all about, then I do have a introduction video on the actual channel itself, where I tell you what this channel is all about and what I'm here for, and what I feel my reason for being here is, to help people on their journey. And some people resonate, some people don't. Everyone's got their own path. You know, but if I can bring a little bit of light to somebody's direction, if they're a little bit lost and they need to find the way back to themselves again, then welcome to the channel, and don't forget to subscribe, because that's what I'm here for. It's a no-nonsense approach to your awakening, your spirituality, your healing journey, whatever it might be. You're going to find a lot of that stuff right here on this channel. And you know, Cheryl's one of the members of the channel, so gets free like early access to the content that I put out and the videos, and has always been extremely supportive of the channel, and I really, really appreciate you for that as well. So it's beautiful, and it really is beautiful. So every now and again, my way of giving back is to just ask anybody on the community page or members pages, is there something specific they want me to make a video about? Is there something that they're feeling a little bit lost in life with, or need a little bit of help in direction? And I'll try and put my little bit of wisdom and life journey into action and see if it can help, inspire, or show somebody an alternative way to approaching that. CO30. Oh, I did German in school, but I have no idea. Sorry, I have no idea what that says currently. And there isn't a translate button next to it, so if you can type that again in English, then that would be good, but if not, then thank you for your comment. Thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping in. And saying hello. Guten Tag. Guten Abend. It's funny, isn't it, how over the years you learn all this stuff at school, you get indoctrinated with all this stuff which you never really need. I always remember when I was at school asking my maths teacher, when I'm going to need trigonometry, and the only answer he could really think of was, well, if you ever want to be an undertaker, then you'll need trigonometry for building coffins. Oh, okay. So there you go. But yeah, you get told all this stuff, like that, for example, like learning German. That would have probably come in quite handy just there reading that message. But unfortunately, I haven't retained that knowledge because I didn't really use it. Use it or lose it, basically. And that's kind of like what happens. You offload information that you no longer need. You just let it go. You don't need it. You've not used it, so why hang on to it? And I think that shows as well that the way that we are evolving spiritually and emotionally is we're all starting to connect on a deeper, impactful level, and people are becoming a lot more understanding, a lot more compassionate, and that's part of this journey that we're all on. It's all leading us back to that true way of being, to that true self. Use Google Translate. Oh, you've translated it for me. What does it say? 100% Earth is a garden. It absolutely is a garden. It's a garden to grow and flourish your very essence, your very spirit. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Hey Shannon, loving the art. Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you very much, my lovely. How are you doing? You're having a wonderful day. Are you well? Go and check out Shannon's channel, Wise Healer. Lovely, lovely friend of mine over in Australia. Lots of wisdom. She's also a hypnotherapy practitioner, does SCHH, quantum healing, and she's also studying naturopathy currently. I always have trouble saying that. So yeah, a lot of really great content, and Shannon's going to start doing more on her channel. You know, she wants to get more into it eventually when she's got more time after her studies. So go and check it out. There's a lot of great videos on there. Hypnosis sessions. I think one of my hypnosis sessions are probably still on there as well. That I had with Shannon quite a while ago. And I'd love to have another one with you, Shannon, at some point. Really, really felt the benefit of those hypnosis sessions and the regression sessions that we did with yourself and Karen and Tony. Yeah, we should definitely. I mean, I know we've chatted back and forth on Telegram, haven't we? And we want to try and do a Zoom catch up at some point. So let's do that, and then we can get something penciled in from then on. Because I know we both have a lot on, and we both can get very, very busy. And that's something else about this journey as well. Is it's really important to take a step back as well, to look after yourself. Just remember that you kind of like, you need to remember about looking after you, and it's okay to say no to somebody. That's another really big thing that we need to also, you know, it took me a lot of years to realize that, but it's okay to say no and to say, you know what, no, I don't want to today. No, I don't want that. I don't want that, whatever it might be, that drink, that cigarette, that whatever, you know, you don't want it. It's okay to say no. And if you feel like they are, you know, not being supportive of you in your decision, then they're not the people to be around. You know, there's a lesson in that for you. So it's okay to let go as well. There's the dogs going off it again. I think someone's tried to push something through the door. Shh! Oi! Shush! Shh! Oi, come here! Shush! Come here! Shush! What's all the racket about, eh? What's all the noise about? Shush! Right, come on, out. This room's too small for you. Out. Out. Go on. Kind of two big dogs bouncing around in here. How are the pups? Well, as you can tell, it's, what time is it? It's 1:30, so they're waiting for the dinner in an hour and a half's time. That's what's up with them. For some reason, their body clocks are so out of sync at the minute, and so they normally get fed on a morning at 11 a.m. and it's got earlier and earlier where they just stand staring at you for ages, and you just give in. You just think, oh, you know what, to hell with it. Just feed them, get it done and out of the way. So this morning they got fed at I went food shopping, so it was about 10:20 they got fed today. And it's always 4 hours between meals, 4 hours, and they know exactly when those 4 hours are coming up. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So yeah, so we're looking around about half an hour, 40 minutes, and they know exactly. It's ridiculous how in tune with their bellies that they are. But there's a lot of some people down the road that have been having their roof done, and really, really loud, really noisy, clattering and banging of slates and this, that and the other being chucked down into a skip or whatever. So that sets them off. And then the neighbours over the other side there, they set them off sometimes. And then we have a dog over on that side that yapped, and that sets them off. So yeah, well, hey, dogs are dogs, you know, they're just doing what dogs do, I suppose, at the end of the day. And in a way it's good that they make all that noise, because it keeps people away. Well, it keeps people away that you don't want around anyway. Oh, they are. They're so smart. They really are. So clever. They're so in tune with the bodies and the stomachs, and yeah, routine. So rigidly routined in everything that they do. It's even at the smallest of things, because when I take them out now, we go to this patch nearby after the park where there's lots of nice long thick summer grass, and they like to eat that. And well, it either makes them sick, so they obviously need to be sick for some reason, or they're okay. And so now that has become part of the morning routine. You'd think you were walking a couple of cows. The name, so it's Jeffy and Kiva. So it's Jeff with a Y on the end, and then Kiva, so it's Keevah. I don't know where the names came from. They were named that before we got them, so we just kept them that way because that's what they were. That's what they knew. Yeah, they are kind of cool names. I mean, when we got Kiva, we got them together because they're brother and sister. And when we got her, she was like really long, shaggy hair. Really, like she is really cute. She's got like such a personality on her. I mean, they're both having their own way. As all animals do, they all have their own little ways and traits. The native Indian, oh, the one at the back there, yeah. I'm going to on Sunday. I'm going to a craft fair in a town. Well, it's nearby anyway. And so I'm going to take some art prints along with us. So I have A5 and A4. So I've got A5 art prints of that one, which I have on. Currently, I have on Etsy, which is. But I'm going to eventually get it on my Shopify as well. So then it's like print on demand. So you can order it and it'll just get printed, rather than me having to sort of do all the legwork of postage and stuff, because I really just don't have. I know I'm doing this now, but I don't have a lot of time. So I'm really busy at the minute with some PT work that I'm on with, gym instruction, clients. So it's been a busy. I mean, to begin with, this month was really, really quiet, and then the back end of the month has really kind of picked up, which is good. And then hopefully I'll get some more work from this craft fair, because I'm also going to do some mini taster sessions for Reiki and Indian head massage. So just like have a 10 minutes for £10 or something like that, just so that people can get an idea of what it is. Because a lot of people still, they don't really know what Reiki is. I get loads of people that say, well, what is it? I've heard of it, but what is it? And then you have to try and break it down into an understanding of how people will kind of accept it in a way, without just kind of like dismissing it or seeing their eyes glaze over. I know, like you had quite a lot of Reiki off me, haven't you, Shannon? You absolutely loved it. You were so receptive to it, and helped you a lot with things that you were dealing with at the time, and just giving yourself that space that you needed. It shows you how time flies when you're doing something like this. Like, I've been on here for 50 minutes and it feels like 10 minutes. Weird, really weird. When you start doing stuff that you actually love and you get lost in it, time just disappears. Oh, thanks, Shannon. I still have your testimonial on my website as well. Because that was back in the day where I didn't really do any contact Reiki. It was all distance work that I did. And the results were just, I mean, I knew it, and I know it works, but the results that sometimes you just think, wow, it's actually more powerful than what I realized. But because it's this spiritual energy, it's something we can't comprehend it ourselves, of like what it's going to do and how it's going to help, because we're so multidimensional, we have that many different things going on that there is no point even trying to work out how it's going to help. You just know that it will. So it really is a great practice and a great lesson to just surrender and just let go of the egoic judgment that, oh well, this is what's happening and this is what you're going to get, and da 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 da, and you just don't know. You really don't know. You just know that it's helping in the most perfect, wonderful way. Because your spiritual energy knows exactly what you need. So you bypass the ego, bypass the mind, get to the very source of your energy. That is exactly where the healing then starts to come from. If you've got a really strong spiritual energy, and you've got a strong awareness of that energy, you see that in all aspects of your life. It just permeates. It really does. So what we're thinking about so far with this Phoenix, how's it looking? What do you think? Good, thank you. It's getting there. It's taking shape. At the beginning, I was thinking, God, it looks more like a pigeon than anything else. But yeah, it's getting there. But I do love pigeons as well. Pigeons are so cute. Do you get many pigeons in Australia, Shannon? You used to paint a lot when you were younger. Ah, right, okay. Well, if you're getting some inspiration from it, then that's good. If it takes you back to that creative spark within. Oh, you do? I didn't think you would get pigeons in Australia for some reason. I don't know why. You just think of them being in sort of like, I don't know, I just didn't think they would be in Australia. I thought maybe they have too many predators, because they're a bit dopey at times, aren't they? They're not the quickest tools in the box. But they are really pretty birds. They are lovely. Like, we have a bird feeder on the kitchen window. It's one of them ones where it's got like a mirror thing on the inside, so they can't see you on the outside if you're watching them. And every now and again, they just pop the head above the feeder to look in the kitchen window, and with the startled dazed look in the faces, it's so funny. But they are so cute. They really are so cute. You've been painting the ceilings and the walls. So it's like the Sistine Chapel then. Have you got the hand of God on the ceiling with the touch of that finger? I don't even know what the name of it is. That finger thing. The oh, what's it called again? I'll know it when you say it. I've lost it. Well, it's in my tongue. What's it called again? It's going to bug me now. That painting on the top of the Sistine Chapel in the ceiling was done by Michelangelo. Oh, it's bugging me now. I don't remember. I'll have to Google it when I come off live. Oh, it's one of them things now. It's gonna bug me until I see it. Going to bed now. Music and paint is so relaxing. It's making me very relaxed. 11 p.m. there. Night. Can't wait to see the Phoenix finish. Thank you, Shannon. Thanks for popping on and saying hi. You go and get a good night's sleep, and we'll catch up soon. And I'll see you on Zoom in June at some point. We'll get some dates organised, and we'll get together on Zoom and have a chat, have a good catch up. That'll be really good. You too, have a good night, have a good rest. Take care, lovely. Creation of Adam, that was it. Did you Google that for me, or did you know? I was thinking it was something like I thought it was something like the creation of David or something like that. But yeah, Adam, creation of Adam. I kept getting David in my head for some reason. Googled it, yeah. thank you. Thanks for doing that for us, Cheryl. Little superstar. You like my YouTube PA. Well, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Getting it done in layers. So it's getting some shape to it now. We're getting there's a few nice layers in there, a bit of depth of colour. Get some detail in before long. But for the time being, I'm going to leave that to dry. That's enough for now. I'll probably pop on at some point again soon to do a bit more. Maybe tomorrow now, at some point. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how that wasn't how I was expecting it to go. But that's the wonders of artwork. That's the wonder of painting. Sometimes it does these things where you just get this wave of inspiration. Think, oh, that's a good way of doing it. So yeah, it just evolves. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Thank you for Cheryl and Shannon for chatting and keep me company, and everybody else that's jumped on the live today and watched. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing and following the channel, and I'll see you all in another video very soon. And if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe and watch me on some more lives doing some artwork. But until the next time, much love, take care of yourselves, and bye for now. Toodaloo. Bye everybody.